People who drop litter now, yeah, they're looking around for cameras, right? They're not as blatant as some people, and they just throw it.
There's bins everywhere though.
There is, but like I say, I don't drop my litter, yeah, but I just think we're not going to solve this issue by, you know, with this sort of...
It's not as simple as fixing it just by giving out fines or fixing it just by educating them. It's got to be a bit of everything to fix it.
Yeah, well, I personally think it's not just... A lot of people know what they're doing when they're dropping litter in. Yeah. You know, they're not doing it just... They don't care because why have they been demoralised? What's happening in society? For some reason, why do you think?
Why is it acceptable?
Yeah, because I don't know if you know the difference between Northern Ireland and Southern Ireland, right? You can drive over that border.
Today's footage comes from Reggie Photo, and you'll find their channel linked down below in the description. Make sure to check them out and show some support. This one's packed with tense moments, sharp exchanges, and a powerful reminder of why knowing your rights truly matters. So let's jump right into it. Alright guys, from the very first second, this story hits the ground running as we step into a street where ordinary conversations suddenly twist into unexpected confrontations. The city hums behind every word, and a simple question begins stirring tension among those who enforce the rules. A man approaches council enforcers, challenging their authority, questioning a system powered by suspicion rather than proof. He asks about the power to demand identities, the right to issue penalties, and what truly counts as evidence. As the officers respond, the atmosphere sharpens. Every answer feels cautious, every statement measured. And already, something big is brewing beneath the surface.
Nice one, mate. Cheers. Thank you.
Can I ask a question, guys? Yeah. I'm recording, just to let you know. Do you know the 3GS litter pickers? They're employed by the council. 3GS.
I don't generally work it. Go on.
They give you. It's obviously rightly so. If someone litters on the street, they'll give them a ticket if they volunteer their names.
Right.
But say, for instance, like the 3GS guy got it wrong, and the person said, "No, I didn't chuck litter," and he didn't have camera evidence in doing so. If he rang the police, would you assist? Say if you caught with him down the road to threaten to arrest the person if he didn't give him the name?
The answer I'm going to give you, it all depends on the incident, on its merits and the evidence, but we have a power under Section 50, which format, that we can demand a name, date of birth, if we suspect them to be antisocial behaviour.
Antisocial behaviour. Yeah, I fully get that. I'm not against it, but what I'm saying is, if say for instance he didn't have camera evidence and it was just his hearsay to you, like a statement, and there were no one else to witness it.
Moving deeper into the moment, the confrontation exposes the shaky foundation of street-level enforcement. The man presses harder, testing the resolve of those who claim authority under Section 50. He wants to know whether hearsay alone can justify demanding personal details. The officers hold their ground, refusing to commit to hypotheticals as the tension stiffens the air. They acknowledge their powers, but avoid giving definite judgment. It's a dance between public accountability and institutional caution. And as the conversation closes, you can feel the first sparks of a much bigger story igniting.
Would you want to basically say to the bloke or the lady, right, you have to give him your details?
I'd have to look at the whole thing. I'm not going to give you a specific answer on what I would do in a hypothetical situation.
Right.
I could just tell you what powers we have in the circumstances.
And you would do that under Section 50, say for instance?
If it was suspected.
All right.
All right,
thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Cheers. All right, guys. Would you like to do an interview? Would you like to do an interview?
I'm alright.
For the Metro?
Depends on the questions.
For the Metro newspaper?
Yeah, it depends on the questions.
Pardon?
It depends on the questions.
Well, it's what sex do you prefer? Vagina or anal?
The same, I'm fine.
Would you like to buy some used lingerie? No. Used boxes? Socks? Would you like to sell any? Would you like to buy a comb? No? Okay. You've been very helpful. I'm just watching this fella here, make sure he puts his fag in the bin.
Yeah, I noticed.
Is that what you're doing?
When you was on Facebook Live, I realised when you asked me that question then.
Is that what you're doing, watching him?
Yeah.
You are, aren't you?
I was actually watching that. Gentleman now.
Now, what I'm saying is, I ain't going to get in your way or give you any grief, but I think prevention is better than the cure, because if you
I agree with that.
if you give him a fine, right, and he still leaves it on the floor, the litter's still there.
I went round litter picking today.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good thing.
We do have teams going out later.
Well, that's good, because I have done that job myself
Yeah, I
before.
was in Platfields doing it today.
Now, stepping into another encounter. The tone changes, but the intensity doesn't. The man turns his camera toward bystanders, attempting interviews that swing from light-hearted jokes to uneasy reactions. Beneath the humor, there's a message about boundaries, about what people tolerate and what instantly pushes them away. Someone reveals they're watching another man to ensure he disposes of his waste properly. This simple act, meant to protect the environment, suddenly seems like surveillance. The whole situation exposes how quickly everyday life can feel policed, monitored, even judged. And the tension only gets sharper.
Have you? Oh, brilliant. That's music to my ears, because people think that you're just out here
Oh, just
to get revenue.
Yeah, no.
Yeah? But if people are picking up litter, that's brilliant. It's not a job beneath me, mate.
No.
100%.
I like it when we go around picking up litter.
It's good. You get to speak to people like this, having a crack, you know, asking daft questions. Yeah. But yeah, all right, fair respect to you. But like I say, I just asked him a question. I said, are you going to drop that fag on the floor? He says no. But he's going to say no, isn't he?
Yeah, of course.
But you got to take the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I like to think that people think we're deterrent as well. To like, if you see us around, then you're not going to throw it on the floor, but you should throw it on the floor anyway.
No, but one thing you have proven today is, like, one accusation I made about you when I was filming over there. I made the accusation because of the 5 minutes prior. I followed the guy, and he was literally following. You know, he's an African guy, the one, or Jamaican guy.
Oh yes. Yeah.
I watched him sneakily followed two people, and he was literally waiting to see if they're going to drop the fag, you know. But, so I'm thinking that's a bit. Yeah. If you're wandering around town and you see someone dropping a litter, then littering's not good.
No.
Most people agree to that. But we're just thinking it's the like tyrant side of it, the following, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Although I've got the right to follow you around town today,
Uh-huh.
I don't think I would. I think it's, you know, it's a waste of my time, you know, but I don't know. The standards, isn't there?
Yeah.
Because I think once even people know you're about, they're still going to look around. The clever ones, they're going to do this.
They're trying to like make sure we're not there, and then they can throw it.
Yeah, that's what I've seen most.
As the conversation evolves, something surprising emerges. The enforcers reveal that they themselves litter pick, sometimes voluntarily, trying to prove they're not just revenue collectors. This unexpected detail disrupts the stereotype that they only exist to fine people. But even with that, the community's suspicion doesn't disappear. Instead, it reveals the deeper divide between public servants and the public itself. People feel watched. They feel hunted for mistakes. And this distrust shapes the streets more than any piece of dropped rubbish ever could. The clash between responsibility and resentment grows louder with every passing minute.
People who drop litter now, yeah, they're looking around for cameras, right? They're not as blatant as some people, and they just throw it.
There's bins everywhere though.
There is, but like I say, I don't drop my litter, yeah, but I just think we're not going to solve this issue by, you know, with this sort of...
It's not as simple as fixing it just by giving out fines or fixing it just by educating them. It's got to be a bit of everything to fix it.
Yeah, well, I personally think it's not just... A lot of people know what they're doing when they're dropping litter in.
Yeah.
You know, they're not doing it just...
Don't care.
They don't care, because why have they been demoralised? what's happening in society work for some reason. Why do you think?
Why is it acceptable?
Yeah, because I don't know if you know the difference between Northern Ireland and Southern Ireland, right? You can drive over that border, lovely green, everything beautiful down the south. As soon as you cross the border into Northern Ireland, people seem to think that they don't have to have that same respect. Chuck litter everywhere. I personally see, as a lorry driver, European drivers come onto laybys, the same laybys that I sleep in at night in my truck, right? I'll wake up in the morning, I'll get out to do my checks on my wagon, right? I'll look on thingy because he's gone before me. Bags of rubbish, bottles of bloody apple cider vinegar. You know the one, yeah? It's common sense. It's come out of his truck because it weren't there the night before. So why is he doing that here when in Europe it's much cleaner? Do you get what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. And I've got a theory behind that, guys. We are being took for mugs by our system and our government, and it feels like I'm preaching to you now.
We're going to have to stop answering any questions you've got.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to speak on the government.
Exactly, and you can listen and observe to what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but
we'll listen.
Here, the documentary takes a powerful shift. The man begins questioning society itself, why people feel free to throw trash on the ground, why respect for shared spaces has collapsed. He compares different regions, different countries, noticing how culture alters behavior. In Europe, he sees cleaner spaces. At home, he sees neglect. And he blames the system, suggesting people feel betrayed, overcharged, restricted, and demoralized. Their frustration spills outward into the environment. The officers listen quietly. They can't comment, but their silence speaks volumes. The debate becomes bigger than litter. It becomes a mirror reflecting society's cracks.
Speak to people and I ask them a question, because I'm not a litter police. I'll say, yeah, mate, just out of curiosity, why did you chuck that? And I'm talking about big stuff, fly tipping, yeah, because I've caught a couple of lads fly tipping, right? And their answer's like this: well, they take the piss. I've got a van. This is what one fella said to me. I went to go to the tip to tip a load of household waste, and they refused me, saying I need a permit and I can't tip that. He said it's out of my house. He said, so it's easy to tip it on street. He said they'll pick it up regardless. And I thought, if he don't get caught by a camera somewhere, it's true. The council are going to pick it up one way or another. So I don't know. This capitalist system, right? It's okay, but we're being took for mugs purely, aren't we? Big time, like. You can't answer it, I know. You can't have an opinion. Well, there's something wrong, isn't there? You know. But anyway, I'll leave you to your day, guys.
You have a good day,
you take care, yeah? Sound. Look at the old thing here. It's like the old terracotta stuff. Definitely the old doors as well. But what are they going to be doing with this property? Is it going to be apartments or what?
You can only take pictures outside on your side.
Pardon?
You can only take pictures of ingredients externally. Internally, they don't allow.
No, I don't want to go in. No, I'm outside.
Yeah, but the video will go inside.
Yeah, that's fine. I can see it from...
The story then drifts into a new location, an older building wrapped in history and secrecy. As he films, workers insist he cannot record what he can clearly see. They claim privacy, security, and rules that seem inconsistent with public rights. The tension rises again. He challenges their claims, pointing out flaws in logic and demanding clarity. The conversation turns into a struggle between transparency and restriction. They argue privacy. He argues freedom. They urge the gate to remain closed. He insists that the view from public ground belongs to everyone. It's another battle in the long war over what the public is allowed to see.
Come here.
Yeah, you can see it, but you're not allowed to take picture indoor.
I am.
No, you can leave.
You got to shut the gates, mate, if you want privacy. Sorry. Not really how it works, mate, honestly.
Privacy, here, you can see, you can look at it.
I can't hear you, sorry.
You can look at it, but you're not allowed to take video.
Oh yeah, I'm taking a video.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's not allowed.
it is allowed.
It's not.
It is. Who told you that?
I'm telling you.
You're telling me?
Yeah, it's not allowed.
It is allowed. I'm just not allowed to come in.
You're not allowed to come in, but you can come out to here.
Can I come up to there?
Yeah.
All right.
You're not allowed to take video.
I am allowed.
No.
I am.
No, you're not.
Where do you want? Where can I not go beyond that gate?
Yeah, after that gate you can go, but you're not allowed to video.
I am.
No, you're not.
Anywhere in public, you're allowed, you know, mate. Honestly.
But that's in theory. You can look at it, but when you go away, you can talk about it, but you cannot display the people.
Yeah, but I've got a bad memory, so.
Despite their warnings, he continues to question the boundaries. They explain health and safety concerns, unfinished construction, and fear of being blamed by inspectors. Yet none of it fully answers why observation itself is forbidden. This moment captures the strange clash between modern documentation and old-school rules, where filming feels criminal even when nothing illegal is happening. He begins to realize that many institutions hide behind confusing explanations simply to avoid scrutiny. The workers aren't aggressive, they're uncertain, uncomfortable, maybe even misinformed. And this uncertainty reveals how easily authority becomes murky.
The reason why I want to film it is so when I go away, I can, oh, that's what I said. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's what privacy is.
That's where the privacy is.
That's what the privacy is. They want to hide, but you're gonna tell.
Why?
You can tell, but you're not allowed to show them.
Show who?
The people.
You're crazy, mate. That is crazy, that. So we can see it,
Yeah.
but we're not allowed to record what we can see. Serious?
Yeah,
You are crazy, bro.
yeah. You
So-
can drink alcohol.
I can bring out alcohol?
You can drink alcohol.
Yeah?
But in some streets, they say you cannot drink alcohol in that street.
Why?
That's the law.
Yeah, but if I can't record this means I'm gonna have to walk around with my eyes closed.
And you can smoke, but you can only smoke some specific places, not everywhere.
But you can't record here,
Then you can record here,
can you?
but not allowed to shoot inside there.
Oh, don't be like that, man. Anyway, what does that do there, buddy? Is that an extinct? Is that chimney live or is it redundant?
I have no idea. Yeah.
Mate, I'm gonna go anyway.
Oh,
But before I go,
yeah.
honestly, mate, don't worry about photography. In a public space,
Yeah.
you can do it, you know.
But that's what they told me to tell.
Oh, don't listen to him, mate. Honestly, there's no law against it, if you get what I'm saying. So basically, the idea goes that anything you can see from a public space, you can record and take photos of it. Because there's no security breach or anything like that, is there?
The reason that they said this gate should be shut all the time
Yeah.
is because they don't want the public people to come in for safety reasons first.
Health and
And
safety.
secondly, to take any videos while something either missing or disorder. And then, for example, some people coming from the government
Yeah.
are coming here from the health and safety, and they may see something, and then they may think, oh, it's out of order.
Shifting away, the film takes us to the streets of Manchester. A passerby enters the frame, a young woman carrying turbulent energy and a story filled with struggle, confrontation, and survival. She describes being bullied, fighting back, and living with Asperger's in a world that misunderstands her intensity. Every word she speaks bursts with raw emotion. Her voice cuts through the documentary like a blade, exposing how vulnerable people navigate chaos daily. Her story isn't polished, it's real, jagged, and painfully honest. and it pulls the narrative into a deeper, more human realm.
But it's still the works in process. They haven't finished yet.
Oh, they're not.
Yeah.
So guys, we're still in Manchester.
Look at my pupils instead of making no answer. Don't be so fucking stupid. You can take away space.
Hi, love.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, thanks.
I'm a visitor to Manchester. What do you do?
Pardon?
What do you do?
I'm just going to the bookshop. I'm just having some of my eating.
All right.
Shouting at strangers first.
What's that for?
It's my philosopher's stick, and if anyone comes and tries to make me feel threatened, I'll beat them up.
Can you share your philosophy with me?
Maniac, absolutely fucking wrecked. I wrecked one woman with a speaker. She didn't even land one day.
Serious?
She tried to bully me in front of 3 of her friends. I was walking home with my back to her with no weapon, just my umbrella, and I was talking about God to myself because I have Asperger's. She came up, her friends told her not to. Her friends stood and watched her get beaten up. She didn't even land one punch. She destroyed my umbrella. I took my speaker and I bashed her head in with it.
Hey, fair play.
And I bashed her.
Hey,
walked off concussed.
bullies get karma, mate. That's what they get.
Bully me. I'm a reverse bully. If anyone bullies me with 3 other friends, I'm Asperger's. They think I'm vulnerable. I will fucking wreck them.
Of course.
Bullies come to me and I will fucking wreck them.
Of course.
I don't let anyone bully me anymore. It's happened too much.
I don't blame you.
Absolutely fucking not.
And what about your philosophy? Can you share that with me?
Well, yeah, I'd love to share philosophy with anyone. Most people don't absorb facts and wisdom.
Well, I can't listen to Boris Johnson and anybody else like that anymore.
No, politicians are just full of deceit and they use weak man tactics to get those positions. You know, the path to those positions favours weak man standards and actions. So it's bound to be weak leaders we have now in the government, that is. But we don't need to have weak leaders anyway. We choose who we choose. We choose our role models. We choose who we listen to. If someone has wisdom and you don't listen to it, you're fucking yourself over. So
and who's a good role model do you think we could follow?
Friedrich Nietzsche, for one. Any good character.
As she speaks, her philosophy unravels power, wisdom, strength, and the failure of leadership. She rejects weak authorities, criticizes politicians, and breaks down the idea that society promotes fragile leaders instead of resilient role models. She admires fictional heroes, historical icons, and anyone who rises above manipulation. She insists strength doesn't come from the system, but from personal resilience. Her worldview, although aggressive, is layered with painful experiences that shaped her character. And the documentary captures this raw confession without judgment, letting her voice echo through the streets.
To the Doctor from Doctor Who. Yeah, you think he's meek and mild? Jesus. Do you think he was meek and mild and that's how he went down in history? Because he was all meek and mild and shy and didn't have fire in him? Hell no! What the hell is wrong with people?
It's crazy, isn't it? See, I don't live in Manchester.
Neither do I.
Do you know what I do? I'm a bricklayer.
Whatever, if it's a simple job and you like that.
And guess
fine.
what? I also do roofs. Roofs.
I prefer just simple life. I don't want all this, whatever they do. Is they chase Hollywood.
Oh, fame and all that. That's what, you know, imagine that.
I don't like the fame. I don't want money. I just need enough money to get by and I just stay in a field with my friend all day.
Do you?
Well, horses don't complain about my problems, and they really the peaceful prey animal herd raisers. They just don't mean any harm.
But that looks like a stick that you can put a fishing rod on. Did you ever go fishing?
Never tried it.
Have you not?
I smell horrible because a staff member fucked with my electric, so a lobster defrosted in my freezer.
A lobster?
She abuses her position as I'm vulnerable. I'm in supported accommodation.
Okay.
And she fucked with my electric to try and make me miserable. But instead, I just got on with it because I like the struggle, and now I have electric again. But there's rotten food in my flat because I keep spending all day with the horse. But I thought I'd come and get some books because someone stole 2 of my books, so I need to replace them.
Do you know what? You've just brought like a bit of a deja vu moment. I was speaking to some girl who's a similar story to you, and guess what she did to her? She pooed in a plastic bag and put it in a pillar.
Jeez, well I'm glad I don't do that.
That is crazy, isn't it?
Well, yeah, if someone fucks with me, I'll buy a dead animal from the reptile shop, defrost it, and then send them a dead animal in the mail. And that's just gross. Human waste, bloody hell.
Isn't it crazy
I'm
that?
more scared of dead animals because there's threat, you see, and I don't want to make them feel too threatened, but if they fuck with me horribly and I feel threatened, what do you want me to do? I've got loads of horrible ideas, that's why I tried to get the police to keep an eye on me.
Wow, I
just want to poke me with a stick thinking I'm a victim. I'm not a victim.
No.
I used to be. I'm a...
The conversation becomes darker as she reveals more of her past misery created by those in power over her, sabotage, and emotional manipulation. She speaks of survival instincts, of pushing back when she feels threatened, and of the wild ideas her mind creates under stress. These confessions show how society's failures ripple through individual lives. Her aggression isn't chaos, it's defense. Her intensity isn't madness, it's armor built through countless battles. The documentary exposes how easily marginalized people slip through the cracks, carrying anger that no system ever attempts to understand.
Right? At the end of time, you deserve it. Bad adults. You pick on someone with a sensory disability, using their senses, all you do is make them stronger. I can handle my adrenaline, which is better than ever.
And it's free, isn't it?
Well, adrenaline in my system, Asperger's, is powerful. I was flipping this big tree trunk log yesterday.
Was you?
Like it was heavy, but I thought, well, if I can flip it once, I'll flip it all the way across the yard so
Wow.
I can sit on it in my horse's field. And I did it. And I was like, holy shit, I've moved a huge tree trunk log all the way across the yard on my own with no help at all.
That is crazy. 5'2". 5'2".
Well, yeah,
You look taller.
Well, that's because I'm up here. I'm level
Ah, right.
here. I know how tall I am. 5'2". I've checked multiple times.
Bloody hell.
And
Yeah.
people don't get it because I'm Asperger's. I'm eccentric.
And what is
Asperger's? What
Asperger's?
It's a really high functioning kind of autism.
Autism, is
Yeah,
it?
and I'm sick of that now, so I'd like to be left alone. Is that
Okay.
all right?
Yeah, I will leave you to it. You have a lovely day, okay, lovely?
Yeah, you too.
You take
I
care.
know, my Socrates stick. No one
And where can we find one of them sticks?
I don't know, just have to go out in the woods where it's nice.
In the woods. Okay, you have a lovely day, lovey.
Yeah.
Take care.
Yet behind her strength lies vulnerability. She talks about her routine, her connection with animals, her love for simplicity, and her desire for peace. She flips heavy tree trunks for exercise, walks the countryside, and avoids fame or fortune. In her own way, she seeks clarity in a world drowning in noise. The storyteller engages respectfully, giving her space to express herself without interruption. It's a rare moment where two strangers connect through raw truth, not judgment. This exchange becomes one of the most unexpectedly powerful scenes in the documentary. As we near the final stretch, the camera returns to the street's Police Street, a symbolic name echoing the themes of authority and resistance woven throughout the film. The city hums again, music fades in, and the world moves as if nothing happened. People walk, talk, argue, laugh. Life continues its restless march. Yet every conversation captured tonight lingers in the air, heavy with meaning. Arguments about power, rights, survival, society, and freedom blend into one larger truth. These streets are full of stories that challenge the rules we think we understand. And as the final words fade to clear off, the documentary leaves behind a haunting reminder that every corner, every stranger, every moment carries a story waiting to erupt.